Hey, you guys, it's time to have a real conversation. Now, the thing is, we don't have a hate problem in my particular family. No, nobody's not interacting with anybody nearly enough to develop hate. We have an I don't know how to love you. And the biggest problem is we don't know when we are actually being loved. Now, here's the thing. Most people, they'll come into your life and they'll leave. And you don't know why they've left, but it's really because they've given, and you've exhausted them and there's nothing more to give, but they don't really tell you the reason why. Well, I'm going to open up your eyes. Let's just say I send somebody something through the mail and I'm saying, hey, give me a phone call. Let me know that you got it or anything else like that. If I get radio silence for that, what's the likelihood I'm going to send anything else? I'm not. You see, if I'm asking somebody how they're doing and I can't get a reply to a text message or a phone call and for days even, how many times do you expect me to keep doing that? I'm not. You see, when most people are giving love, what happens is another person has no idea that that's receiving. Because we grow up in such situations where there's hurt, pain, guilt, and shame, we decide this is the kind of love that I need, so it's the only love that you see. And so unless someone is coming in there and really providing safety and security to what you have deemed to be a broken space in your life, you don't see them. You basically say that, you know what, the thoughts of my life that overwhelm me are far more important than you, the physical being that's actually trying to love me and actually trying to care for you. I want you to know that all of this stuff that really doesn't matters more than you. So how often is a person supposed to show up to that? I had to tell somebody today, listen, if you were trying to date me, right, and I was sending stuff and you weren't responding to that, how long do you think I would try to date you? How long do you think I'm still going to be around in that circumstance? I'm not. So if a person, you wouldn't do that for somebody that you were dating, and you know nobody would do that for you, why do it to family? Why treat them like they don't matter? Because the thing is, you don't see love. And there's nothing that I can do as a loving person to open your eyes to the magnitude of what love is. That is a journey and a process in itself. And unfortunately, there are a ton of people who have no idea it's a journey they need to put themselves on. So at this point in life, it is you. You do not know what love is. You don't see it. You don't respond to it. You won't let yourself have it. And there's absolutely nothing that I or anybody else can do about where you have placed yourself mentally, but you. But after a while, even God himself will say, you're not going to be purposeful there. If they cannot see who you are, will not open up to what you bring, go somewhere else. It says it like that all in the Bible. Go somewhere else. As you can tell, I'm getting a note right now. I don't need anybody to explain to me what's not happening. I need people to explain what is, to recognize what is. And what's happening right here is that we don't have an I hate you problem in this family. We have an I don't know how to love you. So at some point, you have to wake up and realize I'm the one that doesn't know when I'm being loved. I certainly probably don't know how to give love. And that is the reason why this is the way that it is. Nobody is going to stay there. God will not ordain somebody to stay there and just keep trying and trying and trying. No, that time has passed. We're not on the same path. You can, and he'll send somebody else. I'm going to keep on going over here. And if one day you wake up and you realize just who I am, that I love and I care for you, I will be over there with open arms to accept you. But the days of me constantly pouring in and being exhausted are finished. And it's happening way more times than you know. I've said that to myself. I can go back and think of some really key people in my life who loved me and I didn't get it. And they left me in grand fashion. And I tried to dismiss that because I didn't know why they were doing it. I was unlovable. Some of us put ourselves in a situation to where we want to be so overwhelmed by our lives because we have to have control of it. And I'll make a video about that, that we make ourselves unlovable. No matter what a person does, you don't receive it. If you don't receive it, you'll never give it back. Have a blessed day.